I'm getting ready to head out on another cross-country adventure. I'm saying goodbye to Turkey Bird today, and I'm driving down to Florida to pick up Gus. This will actually be my third year in a row driving Gus from Florida to Montana and back. I've done it the last couple of summers, so come along with us for the ride. All right, I just picked up my buddy Gus here in Jacksonville, Florida, and we are now heading to Atlanta. He's gonna spend the night with Turkey and I at my house in Atlanta, and then we will start the journey to Montana from there tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. Gus and I are about to hit the road here in a few minutes from Atlanta. It was just so cool to have him at my own house with Turkey and King and my two cats last night. Gus and I are stopped at a rest stop outside of Paducah, Kentucky right now. And this is like the best weather we've had all day, so we're spending a few minutes out here walking around in the sunshine. We've been driving through rain and traffic pretty much all day. Gus and I have officially made it to St. Louis. We're getting to enjoy a beautiful sunset here as we overlook the Gateway Arch. And I just absolutely love St. Louis. I've been here a few times, and this is actually Gus and I's third time here together. So we're getting to explore the downtown area and just enjoy the beautiful city before we go and check into our hotel for the night. It's really important to me that all the dogs that I drive across the country on these long distance pet transportation gigs truly enjoy their time on the road with me. It's not just about getting them from point A to point B. It's about a full experience and making sure that they live their best lives. So that's why when I'm driving across the country, I really go out of my way to find things like this for us to do. And you guys saw me drive the two poodles, Milo and Gracie, across the country last week. If you missed that video, I'll put the link down in the description below. But you know, with those dogs, they were really relaxed, so it was easier for me to find things for us to do. But Gus here is a little like me. He's a little anxious and can be a little jumpy around loud noises and things like that. So I have to try a little bit harder to make sure that I'm not just stopping anywhere, but that I actually find really relaxed places for us to stop and explore like this. And that's why I'm actually at this park across the river from downtown St. Louis. Because if we were to go to where all the action is across the river, that would just be too much for Gus and it would make him anxious. But coming to this park across the river, it's much more quiet, much more peaceful, so it's a better environment for him. And I put a lot of thought into this kind of stuff with each and every stop that we make. Good morning, everyone. Gus and I are here at beautiful Forest Park in downtown St. Louis. I come to Forest Park every time I'm in St. Louis because it's just such a beautiful place. It's a huge park right in the downtown area with lots of nature trails and water features, and there's an art museum up there. It's just such a cool place. And Forest Park is actually where they had the 1904 World's Fair, which was the 100-year anniversary of the Louisiana Purchase. So I don't know if anybody that watches the channel is a history nerd like me, but I think that's pretty cool. And this morning, Gus and I actually went to see the world's largest chess piece in downtown St. Louis. That was pretty cool. I had never seen that before. And then now we're enjoying this park before we get on the road. And I think we'll make it to Omaha, Nebraska this evening. Gus and I have officially made it to Omaha, Nebraska. We've been walking around exploring downtown for like the last hour. We just found this really pretty park. It's called the Heartland of America Park. There's lots of other dogs to say hi to, and we are just loving life. What's up, everyone? We're here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I'm with one of my favorite people, Morgan Weber.
Hey Doug, how are you?
It's kind of awkward to vlog with two people. It's like, do I look at the camera? Do I look at you?
I don't know. Anything goes.
But this is one of my favorite things about doing these long distance pet transportation gigs is I get to see my favorite people. You know, there's never a reason for me to actually come to Sioux Falls, but I got to be here. We had a great lunch. We got to take Gus for a walk. Gus got to make a new friend.
Yes.
Life is good.
You know, and this is so fun too, as when you kind of build your network of other pet sitters across the country, when you're traveling, you get to, you know, meet up these friends you've met in real life. It's really fun.
Yeah, and that's such a great point. You know, we met, what, 2 years ago at the
Mhm.
Texas Pet Sitters Conference, and then we've seen each other at multiple other conferences
Yes.
since then. We keep up with each other on Facebook, and just having people in your corner that can truly relate to what we do on a day-to-day basis can make the world of difference.
Absolutely. A lot of times our friends don't really get it because it is such a unique industry and a totally different job from anything else. And so it's really great to be able to make these connections and again, build that community of people who kind of are doing the same thing as you and kind of have a similar mindset.
So true. So true.
And plus there's always cute dogs.
Yes. What you think, Gus?
He's like, I don't know, it's pretty interesting over there.
Well, for anybody that wants to go follow you, where can they find you?
You can find us at @_ Lucky Pup, or from there you can find my personal one as well, but it's Morgan Anonymous Weber on Instagram. So
Awesome. I'll put those links down in the description below. It was so great to see you.
you too, Doug. Thanks for coming.
We're here exploring the Porter Sculpture Park outside of Montrose, South Dakota. This place is so cool, and we actually got to meet the artist himself there at the entrance. This is the world's largest bullhead. Gus and I are now at the Dignity of Earth and Sky statue in Chamberlain, South Dakota. We are now at the wall drug dinosaur off the interstate in South Dakota. Just another random cool thing for us to see on our journey. Gus and I are starting our last day on the road here at Dinosaur Park in Rapid City, South Dakota. They've got all of these dinosaur statues on the top of this mountain. It's really beautiful. I don't know what the deal is with dinosaurs in South Dakota. I've seen more dinosaur statues in this state than anywhere I have ever been. Gus and I have officially made it to our final destination of Big Sky, Montana. We're here at the cabin, and I'm actually going to be spending the weekend with Gus here in the Gallatin National Forest. I'm going to be hiking and just hanging out with my buddy before flying back home on Monday. Gus has actually been one of our regular walking clients in Jacksonville for several years, and his family spends the summer out here in Montana. So this is my third year driving him back and forth for them. I'll actually be coming back here in August to pick him up and then drive him back to their home in Florida. And Gus's family was actually just so nice to let me spend the weekend here. They know how much I like to travel and hike and just spend time in nature. So they are letting me stay in their guest cabin this weekend and get some hiking in. And it's just truly a dream come true for me. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. It's a little chilly and rainy this weekend, but I'm not going to let that stop me from getting some good trails and hiking in. And I do just want to remind you that if you need help getting your pets from one location to another long distance, please contact me. You can email me at doug@badtothebonepetcare.com, and I would love to help. You know, I do a good many of these long distance pet transportation gigs, and I'm looking to do more of them. I absolutely love having these awesome adventures with dogs, driving cross country. I absolutely love it. So please contact me. And if you are needing pet sitting anywhere in the world, I will travel to you. If you have cool dogs and live somewhere fun, let me know, contact me, and I would love to travel to you. And this goes for other pet sitters as well. You know, if you are a pet sitter and you have clients needing a live-in style service and you cannot accommodate them, send them my way, and I would love to come help with your clients. And we can talk about me paying you a finder's fee or however you want to do that. You know, I'm pretty flexible about it. It's just a dream come true for me to get to travel and see the world and have these awesome experiences. And so email me at doug@badtothebonepetcare.com, and I would love to help. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on my weekly content about being a full-time professional pet sitter, dog walker, and pet business owner. I post videos here on the Doug the Dog Guy channel every Sunday. And with that, I'm Doug the Dog Guy. That's Gus, and we are reminding you to stay positive.